Good afternoon, and thank you all for joining us for the season 2 of the Let's Talk About It
That's Still Crunchy
podcast. We're excited to bring a variety of guests to Akron, Ohio for you all to learn about.
And we're all doing it from the LeBron James Family Foundation's brand new House 330. For those returning and those who are new here, we have 2 new team members around the table with us. So how about we introduce ourselves and share what our favorite place is inside House 330. Let's start with our 2 new team members.
Hey, I'm Alexis. I'm a 7th grader at the I Promise School, and my favorite place in House 330 is the LeBron James Museum because me and my friend went in there when it was unfinished. Her name's Wiley, and we got scared by the big LeBron statue.
Hi, my name is Aizen, aka Poison IZ, and I'm a 7th grader at the I Promise School, and my favorite place at House 330 is the restrooms. No, I'm not a creep, by the way, and everyone just needs a nice restroom once in their life, and it's really nice, and I like it.
I'm Christian, and I'm an 8th grader at the I Promise School. My favorite place in House 330 is the museum hallway because of the art.
And I'm Jenisha, an 8th grader at the I Promise School, and my favorite place at House 330 is right here at the taco shop where I sat down with LeBron James and did my first podcast a year ago.
Our guest today is the youngest mayor in Akron history and the first person of color to ever lead the city. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the table Mayor Shammas Malik.
Hello.
Welcome.
Good to meet you all.
Nice to meet you too.
Put these on.
Yep.
How's everybody doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Every day I get to go around the city and check out different events, see different neighborhoods, and I'm always inspired by the people who are out in our community. Everybody tries to give back. A lot of great people.
That's great. So what's your favorite place at House 330?
It's a good question. I love coffee, so maybe the Starbucks.
Same.
Yeah, but I tell you, the event venue, right? They had an event there, and the steak that they made, oh my God, I don't know if I've ever had anything better than that, so that was good.
What's your favorite Starbucks drink?
Cold brew, like large 32-ounce cold brew.
That's what my mom likes.
Yeah, it's not good for you.
So we're inside the taco shop here at House 330, and our favorite thing to do is have a shared meal and a conversation. So let's see what the chefs prepared for us.
There we go. Look at that.
It's so
Yummy.
nice. It smells
Yummy.
good. Thank you.
Smells so good.
Brought to you by Old El Paso.
Thank you.
So Chef Spicy, what do you have prepared for us today?
So for you guys, we have in a crunchy tortilla shell, we've got some ancho marinated chicken, and then mild salsa, some cheddar cheese, a lime sour cream, and some shredded lettuce.
Yummy.
So spicy.
Spicy.
And then for the mayor, we have a braised beef with guacamole and a pineapple salsa.
Ooh.
Beef tacos are my favorite. I didn't know how you knew that, but
We read the secret cheat sheet.
there we go.
Wow.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chef.
Sometimes in the morning, I run late to the bus because I need to make sure my hair is beautiful before I go to school. So what's your morning routine?
So my morning routine has been getting up pretty early, like 5:30.
Ooh.
I try to go for a walk or a run or something, meditate maybe. And then I got to start doing emails and emails and emails and emails and those emails. And then I got to go to events all day.
What's your favorite place to meditate?
At home, I get a yoga mat, I turn off the lights, and I just sit there. And they have apps, that I think LeBron has one, but they have apps you can just take 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and people lead you through a guided meditation. You close your eyes, and it just kind of grounds you, and you start off your day a little bit calm.
That's great.
Exactly.
It's a very nice routine.
That sounds like a nice routine. I get a lot of my routine from my family. I live with my mom, my dad, my brother, and my sister who's in college, my cousin, and my 2 cats, Honey and Remy. What's your family dynamic?
So it is smaller. I'm not married. I don't have kids. I have a cat that's named after Ohio's best ice cream. So I don't know if you guys have had Grater's, but it's down in Cincinnati and Columbus. It's
That's
great
where my
ice cream.
sister goes to college.
Yeah, there you go. So if you're down there, check it out, Grater's. But I named my cat after it, Little Gray Cat.
Oh, that's
that
so
sounds
cute.
Yeah.
Very lovely. How did you end up in the position you are today?
Yeah, so just to be super clear, I'm not the mayor yet. I'm going to start in January. But I was born and raised here. I really love this city. It's such a wonderful city full of people who love to give back. And that was part of why I'm here. I went to Akron Public Schools. I went to Firestone. I got an amazing education. It helped me get a scholarship to Ohio State and get a chance to go to Harvard Law School. I didn't know anyone who went to Harvard before I got a chance to go there. And again, it was because of the system and the city that we have here. And so I thought, do I want to try to go and help another community, or want to try to give back to this community? So I moved home after law school in 2016. I worked as a lawyer for 2 years for the city. And then I actually ran for city council in the neighborhood where I grew up in, right around Firestone. And then I've been on city council for the last 4 years. And then this past year ran for mayor, and we won. So now,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Sounds like a busy schedule.
It has been busy. That's why I need the cold brew.
Well, speaking of busy schedules, how do you approach making big decisions that can impact a whole city?
I think you have to make sure you're prepared, right? That you've done your homework, that you've read everything, that you've listened to more than just your own perspective, that you've tried to get a couple different perspectives. But then you have to make the decision. You can't just kind of wait it out. Sometimes this is a tough decision. You're purposely dragging it out, not making the decision. You got to just make the decision and then just own it. If you have to adjust along the way, that's fine, but you got to own it.
That seems like a lot of pressure.
It's a little bit of pressure, but the other thing, I've been really clear when I was running that it's not elect Shammas and sit back and watch me fix it, right? We are all in this together. Our motto, our slogan on our campaign was Together for Akron. And it really is, because we cannot make a safe city or a city with great jobs or great education without every single one of us stepping up. And that also means people your age. Sometimes we just think it's the adults who have to make all the decisions. That's not the case. You guys are doing something right here that's really important.
That's great. How do you handle pressure?
Try to meditate. No, you got to take time for yourself. So whether that's, I like to go running and zone out and listen to music. I don't do it enough. I like to meditate. I love to hang out with friends. I try to be more mindful. I leave my phone I leave my phone in the car if I'm going to go hang out with friends, just so I can be a little bit more present. Then they end up all just on their phones and you're just sitting there. But no, you have to take time to really make sure that you're grounded.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
That's a good way to handle pressure. What's your favorite self-care when you're under pressure?
Well, it's easy. We have a lot of coffee shops in Akron. You can just take half an hour and go to a coffee shop. I really love Robex, Swenson's. So it oftentimes revolves around food. Maybe not the world's best thing, but a good meal. I don't know if you guys have had Cane's. Cane's is
so
solid.
That's
So,
very good.
yeah.
As a student, it is important to me that my teachers hear me and know my needs. How can students have a voice in important community conversations?
Reach out. If you see something in the newspaper, if you see somebody who's doing interesting stuff, who's doing something you want to learn more about, reach out to them. Akron is a small community, right? And so, you are one connection away from literally everyone else in this community, right? So if you're really interested in entrepreneurship, or you're really interested in safety or any other healthcare, right? You can just ask, and that person will be willing to sit down and talk to you. And if you have any trouble with it, just let me know, and then we'll get you connected.
That's great.
But try to learn things that are outside of your comfort zone. Just take chances. It's uncomfortable, but you'll get exposed to stuff that's really cool.
It's always great to learn new things.
Yep.
Well, now I picked grilled cheese for this because that's my favorite food. But if you could only have one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
All right. I mean, I was talking about Cane's, and I have Cane's on my mind, but I have to go with Swenson's. Swenson's, classic. So 2 double cheeseburgers, ketchup only, and 2 fries and a drink. And it's a little bit too much, but it's good.
That's great.
That's what I had the night of the election. It was 2 in the morning, and that was the only place that was open.
The ketchup is really good. Hot ketchup.
This season, we have added a fun lightning round to our show. Ready?
Ready.
Let's go. Would you rather have to walk all day on your hands or walk backwards all day?
Walk on your hands, easy.
Why is you choose walk on your hands?
Because I do it a lot. Like they say political campaigns are about babies. You run for something, there are babies everywhere, and you end up getting down on your hands and knees. We had a fundraiser right out here, out front, and there were so many babies, and I'm sitting down there I'm chasing them around. So, and I don't think I can really, I'm not flexible like that to walk backwards.
That's my dream with a bunch of babies. I love kids.
Run for office.
Speaking of that, would you rather have no deodorant for a week or no toothpaste?
Wow, the stuff. No toothpaste. You gotta have deodorant. The toothpaste, you at least can stand back from folks. You can at least have a little bit of right. I could just go in the corner there, but the no deodorant is tough.
Okay.
So, only be able to shout or only be able to whisper?
Only be able to whisper. When people are shouting and they don't need to be shouting, it's like way too much, right? It's just everybody gets anxious, everybody gets stressed. If you can whisper, at least it's like people think it's a secret. People think it's cool, it's a code, you're a spy, like whatever. But yeah.
I'd rather whisper too.
Yeah. Totally understand that.
Would you rather never eat condiments again or have to put a condiment on everything?
I would want to. I hope I can put a condiment on everything. I eat other stuff with ketchup. Ketchup is it's like a delivery vehicle for ketchup.
Now you've heard it from the soon-to-be mayor of Akron, Shammas Malik. Did I say your name right?
Close. You're good. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for spending time with us.
Thanks so much.
I am Christian, along with Jenisha, Alexis, and Aizen. Thank you for joining us for season 2 of the Let's Talk About It podcast. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Spicy.
All right. Thank you so much. Do I get to keep the beats? No? Go ahead.
Now that you put us on the spot, I mean.
All right. See you guys.
Bye. Nice having you.